15:01 Central African Time. If you have just joined us, this is Africa at Play. As Delili Siashaya, a warm welcome to the second hour of Africa at Play, as we welcome to the conversation Matteo Saladino, who is our bundle of joy in sport. He is into motorsport as a driver. He started his career at the tender age at the end of 2021, in four-stroke racing. In 2023, finished third in the Pro Kart Triple S Championship in his class. Then in 2024, he finished second, one better from 2023 in Pro Kart 777 Championship in his class. And in 2025, rookie year in Rotax two-stroke racing, currently lying 10th in Northern Regions Championship, and most recently finished in the top 10 with mechanical difficulties in the RMC African Open hosted in South Africa this past July. And he's got exciting hobbies that includes swimming, mountain biking, airsoft, hiking, squash, and chess. You see, when you are still young, you can do multiple activities and still have time to yourself. And we also have the mother present, that is Natalie Saladino, like mother, like son. And Natalie Saladino is also a motorsport driver, and it's going to be interesting to find out who started first between the two of them, because sometimes the mother could just be inspired by the son or the other way around. Matteo, good afternoon and welcome to Africa at Play.
Happy to be here, thank you.
Thank you so much. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Exciting indeed. This is our bundle of joy in sport, Matteo Saladino.
Channel Africa's Africa at Play is a bundle of joy in sports with Neto, N-E-T-O, Chamane.
15:03 Central African Time. We've got Matteo Saladino, a go-kart driver, with us in studio, together with his mother, Natalie Saladino. Natalie, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to Africa at Play.
Lovely to see you again, Neto.
Thank you so much for joining us. Who started racing first between you and your son, Matteo?
Well, fortunately, Matteo started racing ahead of me because the opportunity presented for him. We gave him the opportunity to test a rental kart at our local track, and he took to it like a duck to water. Absolutely loved every minute of it.
Interesting. So it's safe to say you were inspired by him?
I've been around motorsport for many years, and the fact that both my children have taken to it the way that they had, yes, it has inspired me to pursue my passion for motorsport. And I thought that I would enjoy it from the sidelines, watching them find their way on the track and enjoy that type of sport. And needless to say, I found myself behind the steering wheel as well.
Exciting times. Matteo, how do you feel knowing that you've sort of inspired your mother to do the right thing and join motorsport like you?
I feel very happy that she was inspired by me, and it makes me feel very special inside, you know? Yeah.
Interesting indeed. Happy Heritage Month.
Thank you, and the same to you.
Thank you so much. Matteo, what inspired you to get into motorsport?
What inspired me is that, of course, we came out of COVID, and we just decided we're going to go and have some fun. We went to our local track at FK in Benoni, and then once I actually came off of that session, I realized something, and I went to Mom and Dad and I said, I think I found my sport.
And what did they say?
And they said,
here comes trouble.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Is it because you've got to go break the bank?
Well, that was it. Then the task came about where we had to source the right equipment, do our research to make sure we were signing him up for the right class, the right events, the right series. And yeah, we kind of just went head on and got going.
When last did you participate in a motorsport event, and how did it go?
My first motorsport event was in a class called the F400s. It took place at Swakkops, and it was pretty well. It was our first time. We weren't coming top 5, but we still had lots of fun, getting our feet, getting some experience, and yeah, it was very fun.
Are there any motorsport drivers your age that keeps you going, that when you think of you think, you know what, I've got to keep going to be the best?
I think so. There's a lot of serious competition in the Rotax series. We've got some phenomenal drivers that are dominating locally, but also flying the South African flag high on international soil. So the class that he's in is highly competitive, and I think that as long as you're progressing as an individual, setting your personal bests, I think that it's just development every time you go out on that track. And he's got as I say, a phenomenal grid of talented drivers to challenge him.
And you are also into motorsport under the Super Vee Racing Women in Sport category. How's it going there?
It's going phenomenally. We launched on the 10th of July to a massive support system. We joined the existing series that had a couple of ladies but also predominantly men, and the men have been so supportive. They've brought us into this fold and given us the platform to shine as women in motorsport. We did our first official motorsport race on the 12th of July with great results, and some of our drivers ended up going to PE. I think it was in August, again flying that flag high for the ladies and women in motorsport, and specifically Super Vee. And the next race will be coming up in September at Red Star. So we keep on using this platform to elevate awareness around women in motorsport and encourage other women to come and give it a go.
Myself, Natalie Saladino, the mother to our bundle of joy in sport, Matteo Saladino, and they're both involved in motorsport, like mother, like son. Interesting times indeed. 15:08 Central African time. If you have just joined us, a very warm welcome to Africa at Play. We will be taking a short break soon, but before we do that, let's find out from Matteo if he got to witness the mother doing her thing inside the car. Have you witnessed your mother doing her thing?
Yeah, I've been to like all of the races, and it's very nerve-wracking from the sidelines. I'm personally never on the sidelines because I'm always on the track. But yeah, once I actually watch a race, I actually realize how fast it is and how actually like nerve-wracking and like nervous and how it actually is. And yeah, she's pretty well actually.
Do you love your mother's work behind the wheel?
Yeah, she drives very well. And between you and me, I think she got skills from me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I like that. 15:09 Central African time. It's time for a short break. We are back with this thrilling conversation of motorsport between like mother, like son, Natalie Saladino, together with Matteo Saladino. And Matteo says the mother is always inspired by his vibe.
Zilipendwa na Abedi Jean de la Croix.
Wewe ni mjasiriamali unajihusisha na biashara ya kuuza dawa. Jaribu kutuambia kwanza, kwa nini ulianzisha biashara hiyo?
Tutasema kwamba maisha ya kila siku ni kwamba mtu anapaswa kuwa na maisha ya kuweza kujitegemea. Usitegemee kuajiriwa, lakini utegemee kujiajiri, na baadaye utaweza ukaajiri wengine. Na hiyo ilinipa msukumo mkubwa kwa kuweza kujiajiri na kampuni hii kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwasaidia wale ambao wanahangaika zaidi.
Unauza aina gani ya dawa?
Unasema ni dawa, lakini kwetu sisi tunaita kama vile ni pipi, ambayo ni virutubisho ambavyo vinakwenda kusaidia kwa wale ambao wanatatizwa na aina tofauti ya magonjwa.
Virutubisho hivyo sasa vinatibu magonjwa gani? Virutubisho
hivi vinatunza magonjwa kama vile ya kisukari, shinikizo la damu.
Zilipendwa kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 12 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati hadi saa 1 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati.
We are on OpenView's audio bouquet. Channel 628.
15:11 Central African time. This is Africa at Play live on DSTV Audio Bouquet Channel 802 or OpenView 628 if you are in South Africa. Alternatively, worry not, you can reach us from any corner of the world on channelafrica.co.za, also streaming on YouTube, and you can also reach us on SABC Plus at your fingertips. The conversation continues under Motorsport, where we've got Natalie Saladino, the mother to our bundle of joy in sport, Matteo Saladino. And Matteo is the champion of the moment because he inspires the mother. So you go into Benoni end of the month for the race end of this month. How's the preparations?
We're doing pretty well. We're going to the track regularly practicing, and just getting our feet, getting some more experience, seeing how the cart's handling, seeing how the grip is going to be, and yeah, just preparing like that.
So if I come on the day to cheer, I'm coming to cheer at the champion. You're winning the gold, right?
Yes.
And how are you going to do that?
We're gonna do that with pure grit.
Wow, interesting indeed. And talk to us about the team that works with you, because it's not just about you as a driver in motorsport. There are those people that plays an important role behind the scenes. Who are these people?
Well, I have my coach. His name is Coach Seb Lanzetti Racing. He's always helping me make the kart, lubing my chain, changing tire pressures, and all that stuff that really helps behind the scenes. And also my dad. He also helps a lot with also preparing the kart. And second, but certainly not least, my sister, who's always cheering me on all the time.
Interesting indeed. And you've got hobbies that includes the likes of chess, swimming. Talk to us more about your hobbies.
Well, I've always enjoyed swimming at a very young age. And I just always enjoyed the water. And me personally, I like chess because it gives you a strategize, using tactics, and makes you really think ahead. And I enjoy it, and that's why I enjoy chess.
Interesting indeed. And are you good at it?
I say I'm very good. I'm second in my chess team, and pretty well.
When last did you have a good swim?
The last time I had a good swim was probably yesterday when I jumped into the pool because it was boiling.
It was boiling and you had a good time. What does swimming help you with? Because a lot of athletes, it could be someone who is a runner, but when they want to take a break from running, they would enjoy going into the water. It could be a cricketer, it could be a football player, it could be any athlete, but they would use swimming for a different cause that adds fuel on fire in terms of helping them relax, but also keeping them fit, because it's not just about being in the water. There's work that you need to do while in there.
100%. I agree with you, Neto. We use the swimming to help the kids build their core strength and also to help them with their endurance. The karting is a very taxing sport because obviously your body is in quite a tense position every time you go down the straight, take the corner, hit the apex, plan and overtake. You've got to have that strength to actually carry through with that speed. So the swimming is a fantastic therapeutic outlet to just let yourself switch off a bit, but doing those laps, lap after lap, helps with that endurance training.
Who are your friends, Matteo?
My friends, well, at the go-karting community is very close. I have quite a few friends. We are friends with one Breitenbach. Yeah.
Declan Jurgens. Little Diego Anuns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got a couple of friends around the karting. It's very touch and go because your best friends are with you off the track, and then the minute that helmet comes on and the motors start, they become your direct competition. So there's a big balancing, juggling act when it comes to maintaining the friends around the track. But he's also got some great support from friends from school that just want to see him do well. So they also big cheerleaders for him in that regard.
Interesting indeed. Your mother is talking about school. What grade are you in? What school do you go to?
I'm in grade 6 and I go to a school just up the road. It's a very nice school, and my favorite subject at that school is history. History? Yes.
What do you like so much about history?
Why I love history so much is the most history that I actually like is the Second World War and around that era where you got the industrial age and all that stuff. And I find it very interesting on the new tactics being used, such as why I also enjoy the chess. And I find it also very interesting about the new machinery and new inventions that came on the way, and I just really enjoy learning about that stuff.
Interesting indeed. And do you have a favorite teacher by any chance?
A favorite teacher?
Yeah.
Choose the one that's hardest on you with marks.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah. I think
Natural
most
sciences.
most of my teachers are my favorites. Yeah, except the one. I'm not gonna pull any names.
It's good when most of the teachers are your favorites, because then it means you will do well in their subjects that they are teaching, versus if you just have one favorite teacher and you sort of dislike the rest, then you might just battle with those subjects. So big ups on that one. Just work on that relationship with the one that still needs to be worked on, right?
Yeah, I think my favorite teacher is Miss Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you have it. Miss
Yeah.
Smith, the big ups for being a good teacher. Earlier on, you spoke about the support that your father gives you. What kind of a father is he?
He is a very supportive father, and he actually really understands what actually goes into the racing and all that stuff, and he just really helps me, especially with just strategizing on what to do on the next heat, and he just really helps, and I feel much better after talking to him about what to do.
And talking to him when it's just the two of you and it's the gents club and your mother is not there, what else do you get to talk about?
If we're not talking about the go-karting, then we're probably talking about the next tactics on how we're going to beat the Oaks at the airsoft. Yeah, my dad's very good at that stuff.
Interesting indeed. That's Matteo Saladino, who's talking to us about the support that he gets from the father. Of course, he also gets support from the mother, who is here with him, and the mother is Natalie Saladino. If your father is listening to this conversation, what would you like to say to him?
I'd like to say thank you so much for all of your support and all of your help through my whole racing career and all my life. Thank you.
When you address him, what do you call him? Do you say Pa? Do you say Dad? What do you say?
I call him Pops, I call him Daddy, I call him Papa, I call him a lot of things.
Interesting. So it depends on the mood.
Yeah, depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to Africa at Play.
No, thank you.
How are you doing?
No, not too bad, thanks.
Hey, your big boy says all the nice things about him. How much did you pay him?
Yeah, no, the check's in the mail, eh?
How did you know?
He's asking, how did we know? How did we get you on air? So this is Africa at Play. That's how we roll. So your father is on the line. What would you like to say to dear Daddy?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, my boy.
What you doing?
I'm just seeing your sister.
Sounds fun.
Exciting indeed. Daddy, tell us more about Matteo. What kind of a son is he?
Oh, no, he's awesome, man. We couldn't have asked for a better son. Diligent at schoolwork, sporty, committed, a real go-getter. He's super proud.
Are you happy with his work as a go-kart driver?
Yeah, that's his mom's department. I'm just a mechanic. He tries to give me feedback. We've also got Sebastian that helps us out a lot. Yeah, no, he's a superstar.
Let's talk a little bit about mechanics. What's likely to go wrong in a race setup that could have him disappointed that he didn't achieve the position he was eyeing because of mechanical blunders?
Sure, a lot could go wrong. If he's on his own on the track, not much goes wrong, but because he's competing with a whole lot of other kids, sometimes if a kid knocks him, bent axles, stub axles, chain could come off, anything could happen with an engine, gear cable sometimes snapping, brake failures. No, there's a whole lot. So we've got a list that we go through parts of the race, and just to see that the kart is race ready and that he's safe.
Incredible indeed. That's the father to our bundle of joy in sport, the father to Matteo Saladino. Madam, your husband is on the line. What would you like to say to him before we say goodbye to him?
Well, on behalf of Matteo and myself, we always just appreciate your level-headedness in times where it can be emotional, especially as a mom. So I appreciate that you pick up the things that I put down and that we get to do it as a family and as a team. So thank you, George, my love, for always being the backbone to this family. So we appreciate you.
Pleasure. Love you all.
There you have it, Ibra George. You are appreciated and you are loved. Happy Heritage Month. I hope you will be buying some meat for our special guest on the 24th of September because it's Heritage Day.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for making it so special for Matteo. He didn't see this surprise coming. Have a good afternoon further.
Thank you, and goodbye to all your listeners. Thank you. Bye-bye.
15:21 Central African Time. That's how we say goodbye to Mr. George Saladino. That is the father to Matteo Saladino. And of course, the mother, Natalie Saladino, is also on board. We will find out after this short break, how does Matteo feel with that surprise.
Channel Africa, we think differently. The African perspective. Gender-based violence is destroying lives and tearing communities apart. It happens in homes, in schools, at workplaces, and too often in silence. But it doesn't have to continue. If you see it, speak out. If you are hurting, reach out. Because doing nothing is not an option. Listen to all 19 SABC radio stations from Wednesday 23rd of July for hard talk, discussions, advice, dramas, educational shows, and interviews around GBV with experts, survivors, lawmakers, and the whole country affected by gender-based violence. For all your favorite SABC radio stations, call 0800 428 428 to report abuse or get help. GBV, it ends with you. This message is brought to you by the SABC. Where champions rise, legends are made. Join Neto Chemane on Africa at Play, only on Channel Africa.
15:23 Central African Time. If you have just joined us, a warm welcome to number one sport show on the African continent, Africa at Play, as Delili Siashaya. We're wrapping up a conversation with the motorsport enthusiasts like mother, like son, that is Natalie Saladino, together with her son, that is Matteo Saladino. How do you feel with that surprise of hearing dear daddy all of a sudden on air?
I was very surprised and it was very unexpected. But I was very happy to hear from him. You know, he's my best friend and he means a lot to me.
And he's doing the most. I mean, worrying about the mechanical part of your journey as a go-kart driver. It is something to cherish. It is something to celebrate because, you know, other sons out there are not blessed with the same support as you.
Yeah, I'm very lucky to have my dad. I'm very lucky to have a father like that.
Interesting indeed. And Madam, your husband was on the line. I was hoping to hear you saying I love you.
He knows he's loved. But yeah, we very fortunate that we get to do this as a family. As George said, he's right now looking after our little girl who is also involved in motorsport. She also go-karts. So we are very much a family unit. You know, when we're not at race days, we're at practices together. I've been on the tools and I've lifted the cart and I've got my hands dirty because we do it for our kids, we do it for the children. So it's very much a labor of love, and we appreciate that we get to do this as a family.
As we wrap up this conversation, what's still coming up for the rest of the year?
Well, we've got the balance of the racing calendar that we still need to see to. We're hoping to progress up the positions board and come away with a good rookie year outcome. His little sister's leading her championship at the moment, so we're just persevering to try and keep that top step for her. And yeah, we're just using this year for Matteo to get a better understanding of the ins and outs of Rotax Junior Max, because it is his rookie year. There's been a lot of lessons learned for us, and we're hoping to carry that new knowledge and new experience into the 2026 year better for it. We are fortunate that we've got some amazing sponsors partnering us with the motorsport, and it affords us the opportunity to go racing. So hopefully they will be signing on for 2026 with us and seeing a fantastic return of investment getting behind Saladino Racing, and just enjoying life and having fun and enjoying what we're doing.
Your goodbye comment?
Sorry?
Your final word?
My final word, happy Heritage Month to everyone. Embrace your heritage, wear it proudly, and we are proud South Africans, and we fly that South African flag as high as we can, so we encourage everyone to do the same.
Matteo, let's also wrap up with you as the champion of the moment. What can you tell us about interesting things so that you get to do that our listeners don't know about?
Other interesting things that I get to do is other than my long list of hobbies such as the mountain biking, the airsoft, the chess, the swimming, I really now and then we're always going to a track. If it's not Benoni, then it's Vereniging, and when it's not Vereniging, it's Swartkorps. And nearly every 2 weeks we're going there, and that's how you actually get better, more experienced and stuff like that. And that's actually how you actually go up the ranks.
Do you have an elite motorsport driver that you look up to?
Yes,
And who is he?
Leclerc.
Oh, wow. And why him?
Because he's a really nice guy, and I actually really like him. And he also drives for Ferrari, which from me being Italian, I naturally support because being such an Italian brand of car. And yeah.
Do you speak some Italian?
No.
You don't? you don't even know basics
say
like
buongiorno.
bellissimo?
Buongiorno.
What does that mean?
Hello.
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 Ciao.
Ciao. I know ciao.
Yeah, it's not food, it's bye.
Yeah. And what about bellissimo?
Ah, yes. Bellissimo.
Oh, it's a chocolate.
But it also means beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
masculine, beautiful, and then bellissima.
Bellissima.
Oh,
You know you're
So
Italian.
Portuguese and Italian are similar. There's feminine and masculine.
Yes, and actually Spanish as well.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
dad can speak Spanish and Italian because it lends itself to both languages.
Wow, fantastico. Matteo, thank you so much for pulling through to Africa at Play. All the best. Please be well behaved and show all the respect to your parents and everyone in your surroundings.
Thank you, Neto.
Thank you for having me.
15:28 Central African Time. That's how we wrap up our incredible motorsport conversation, like mother, like son, and Natalie Saladino together with Matteo Saladino. And we also got to surprise our bundle of joy in sport with his father's voice, who also looks after his mechanics. This is Africa at Play as Delilcia Shire.
You heard something you like on Channel Africa and you would like to hear it again. Worry not, we've got your back. Just go to our website, www.channelafrica.co.za, and look for our podcast.
I told you,
It's King Tick on the mix.
Chimani pasa peace of mind. She got a man, but he had no mind. The pass love, baby, don't miss the